Hello, fellow AFOLs, and welcome to Long's Bricks. So, as you guys know, I had that massive clearance haul at Walmart the other day, but I actually had a friend tip me off the next day that he was at his local Walmart and the ATTE was on clearance for 84. So, I'm definitely trying to check that out. That was one that my Walmart didn't have. And so, I'm wondering if my Walmart didn't have that one, maybe there's some others that I didn't have either. So, I'm at a new, kind of farther away Walmart to check it out and see what clearance they have. So they did have the ATTE, but unfortunately it was still full price, which is kind of a bummer. I tried to look around and see what else they had. They had a rollback on the Thai Bomber, but it was only about 20% off, which is kind of what I've been seeing online, so I left that. They did have a couple other clearance sets, though. They had the City Ski Lodge, which was 40% off. I don't know, that one just didn't appeal to me that much, so I did leave that one behind. They also had the Endgame Battle, which I think was 60 down from 100, which I thought was pretty good. But again, I don't know, that set just doesn't impress me that much. The build doesn't really mean much to me, and I already have those minifigures from other sets. But the one thing they did have, which I decided to pick up, they had the Dreams set, the Treehouse, as you can see here. And I think this was 66 down from 110. So I decided to grab that. I'm kind of getting into the Dreams theme now. But yeah, other than that, that's really all they had. I'm thinking about trying to go check another Walmart, so I'll let you know. All right, so I decided to drive over to the second Walmart. Fingers crossed, I'm really trying to find that ATTE. I'm going to head inside. I'll let you know what I find. Okay, this was nuts. So I didn't find the ATTE. They still had that at full price, but they had all kinds of clearance stuff that the other two Walmarts did not have. Brand new sets, city sets, space sets that came out in January, already 40% off clearance. I'm going to film something when I get home and go through everything for you. But it was crazy. I spent a lot, but there was a lot to have, and I'll insert pictures and everything. I'll film that when I get home, but it was nuts. Part of me still wants the ATTE. I gotta be honest, there's kind of one more Walmart I could check on the way home. It's a little out of the way, but I already spent a lot. I might go for it. All right, so I'm here at the Walmart. Let's see what happens. Okay, I'm back home now. I wanted to show you guys everything I got at that second Walmart because honestly, it was insane. It was like Walmart was clearing house of Lego. Almost the entire aisle was on clearance. I mean, not literally, but it was insane the amount of stuff. So I'll start off with some of these smaller sets first. I got the Lego Dreams 71471 Mateo's Off-Road Car. So this was $5.50 down from 11, so about half price there. Then I got the Super Mario 71421 Dixie Kong's Jungle Jam. And I believe this one was, I have a list here, I wrote down everything. This was $18.50 down from 27. So pretty good there as well. This one wasn't as good of a deal. Well, it was still 30% off, but everything else was kind of 40% off. But this is Ninjago 71782 Cole's Earth Dragon EVO. And I gotta be honest, I don't know what EVO means. Oh, but it looks like it's customizable. So you can kind of build it any way you want, which is kind of neat. And that was 24 down from 35, so not too bad there. Then I got this Guardian set 76254 Baby Rockets ship. It's just a fun little one. This was $19.50 down from 35. So not too bad there. I got another Super Mario one here. This is 71430 Penguin Family Snow Adventure. This one just looked too fun. And honestly, this one was pretty good. I think this was, it was $11.50 down from 20. So I thought that was totally reasonable. And the brick-built penguins just look amazing. And then you also get this Goomba with like a Santa hat. So pretty phenomenal there. Then they had some stuff. This, as far as I know, I could be wrong, but I think this came out recently. This is one of the Sonic the Hedgehog sets. 76991 Tails Workshop and Tornado Plane. And this was $23.50 down from 40. And I feel like this is a pretty new set. And it's crazy to think that it's on clearance already. Speaking of new sets, we have the Lego City 60406 Race Car and Car Carrier Truck. And I'm pretty positive this just came out in January. I think this is one of the new city sets that just came out in January. And this was, I believe, $17.50 down from $30. So that's pretty excellent. I don't know how new these dream sets are, but almost all of the dream sets were on clearance. This one in particular, though, I found at the third Walmart that I went to. I did end up going to that third Walmart. They didn't have a ton, but they had a few things. But they did have this dream set that I've been eyeing. This is 71457, the Pegasus Flying Horse. And this was 35 down from 50, so about 30% there. Not incredibly amazing deal, but still great. And then I did show off, this is the Treehouse that I got at the first Walmart, 66 down from 110. Another Ninjago set, this is 71794 Lloyd and Aaron's Ninja Team Mechs. So this is a pretty big set. This was 48 down from 80. So 40% off there. And I didn't see any of these at my local Walmart. So it's kind of crazy to think that this many sets were on clearance at this other Walmart. Now this is one that I randomly found at the third Walmart, and I thought this was long gone, but this is the Star Wars 75339 Death Star Trash Compactor. And I don't usually buy these like display ones, but this was $23 down from $72, which is insane. It's like over 60% off. So I guess this was an older one that they were just trying to get rid of. They had a bunch of them though. It was crazy. I don't know why they had it, but they did. Again, at the third Walmart, I found this Creator Set 31139. So this is a 3-in-1. It's called Cozy House. And I just thought this was cool. Eventually, I would like to build a Lego City, and so I've been kind of stockpiling sets that would make sense for that. This was 36 down from 60, so another 40% offset. Another dream set. This is 71458, the Crocodile car. I love the colors on this one. I think this looks so cool. This was 36 down from 60, so that's another 40% off. This was also 36 down from 60. This is the Custom Car Garage City Set 60389. So that was also 36 down from 60. I don't know. I just thought this one looked kind of cool. It comes with 2 cars. You can kind of customize and switch out the backs and the fronts and things like that. It just looked kind of neat. So I thought I would check that out. Now this one, again, I believe is a brand new set that just came out in January. This is the new space theme, Lego City 60432, the Command Rover and Crane Loader. So I believe this has only been out for about 2 months, and they had it at 51 down from 85. And I couldn't believe that they had this brand new set. Like I said, I mean, I guess brand new is a relative term because we did just have some sets on March 1st. Funnily enough, I did not see any March 1st sets at any of the Walmarts I was at. I have been to 4 different Walmarts, and I did not see any March 1st sets at any of them. So I guess they're trying to move this stuff so they can bring in the March 1st stuff. I went to a Target, and I saw a lot of it. I don't think they had any Star Wars, but they had most of the other stuff, the Speed Champions, the Animal Crossing, some Ninjago stuff, but they didn't have any Star Wars yet. But Walmarts have had nothing. And then this is the last set that I found. This was at the second Walmart. This is Creator 3-in-1 31143, the Space Roller Coaster. And I almost wasn't going to get this. I think this was 66 down from 110. But it's like, I figured it's the only roller coaster I'll probably get because the original roller coaster is long since retired, and the newer one is very pricey. So I kind of just thought, I'll get this one. It's a reasonable price. Plus, I've been buying a lot of space stuff with the new space theme that's kind of prevalent, and the GWOP that I got recently that's also space themed. So, yeah, another crazy haul. Like, again, I did not intend to spend this much money. I just wanted to get the ATTE, which unfortunately I did not find. The third Walmart, it was there, but it was still full price. So I don't know what's going on with that. I was honestly kind of surprised that some Walmarts did have it clearanced because it's not retiring this year. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe there's still time. I mean, like I said, every Walmart I went to had it. It was in stock. It just wasn't marked down. So I don't know. But so much stuff. I did not expect to pick up all this stuff, but the prices were so cheap I couldn't say no to it. There was also a ton of other stuff that I did not get that I'm going to run through now. I have a list here. So there were two Technic sets, the first of which was the Audi Q e-tron. I'm not familiar with this, but it was 108 down from 180, so that's a pretty significant price decrease. There was another Technic set, the Firefighter Aircraft. That was 60 down from 100. And then there were some other pretty new, like the City Crooks Hideout. I believe that also just came out on March 1st. That was 1950 down from 35. The Dried Flower Centerpiece was 29.50 down from 50. This one I struggled. The Avengers Quinjet, the most recent one with the display stand. I thought about it. I strongly considered it. It was 60 down from 100. I was already buying so much else. I was like, well, I already have all these minifigures. It's just a Quinjet. I already have like 3 Quinjets at this point, but I did strongly consider it. Another one I really strongly considered was the Dreams Shark Ship. That was 84 down from 140. This one looks really cool, but I think between the other sets that I have all the minifigures, and so I kind of let that one go because, like I said, everything was adding up quickly. They had the Jurassic Park Visitors Center. That was 78 down from 130. I already have that one. I got a crazy deal on that at Target a while back, but that is a good deal, 78 from 130. They had the Disney Enchanted Treehouse, which has an insane amount of mini dolls. I was really surprised how many mini dolls are included in that set. That was 96 down from 160. This is another one I struggle with, the Hogwarts Grounds. It's another kind of like display base one, and I thought about it for a minute, but again, I was already buying so much, and I really like the modular castle pieces that are minifigure scale. But this was 101 down from 170, which is a crazy savings. They had the Super Mario's Diddy Kong's Minecart Ride. That was 66 down from 110. I strongly considered this one as well because Diddy Kong and Funky Kong. But again, I was already spending a lot, but I really strongly considered that one. The Ninjago Destiny's Bounty was 96 from 160. We had another Sonic set, Amy's Island. I think it's Amy's Animal Rescue Island. That was 29.50 down from 50. The Harry Potter Black Lake set, I thought that was surprising that that's still kicking around. 26.50 down from 45. Then they had some Indiana Jones sets. So they had the Temple, the Raiders of the Lost Ark big temple one. That's usually 150. That was 90. I got that for 100 a while ago. One time Best Buy was running a sale. It was 100 down from 150. I thought that was good. This was 90 down from 150. And then they had the Lost Tomb, where, why did it have to be snakes? That was 23.50 down from 40. And then they even had the Van Gogh Starry Night, and that was 105 down from 150. So just an insane amount of Lego clearance. And it's so funny how the first one I went to, just a few things, really not that much. It had what I had seen already at the other Walmart, but then one or two different things. Then the second Walmart I went to, it was insane. Like I said, half the aisle was on clearance. So many good prices. And I couldn't believe the vast difference in stuff. It had the same things the other one had, but then so much more. And then the third Walmart I went to, it had one or two new things, a couple of the things that I had seen like on my first trip, and that was kind of it. It had the least amount of clearance. And it's not even like they had stickers up and it was just sold out. The things just weren't on clearance. And I don't know why it's not consistent. I mean, that's 4 different Walmarts. Some of them carried through. Some sets were on clearance at all 4. Very few. And then a vast difference from the first one, the second one, and the third one, and the fourth one. Like, the first one had a good bit. The second one I went to today was the jackpot. That had the hugest amount of stuff. it's just so weird to me that it's not consistent. And I did ask a worker while I was there. I said, if it's on clearance at a different Walmart, will you honor that? And she said, no, we can't do that. So I don't know if it's store specific. It seems weird, but also clearance prices don't usually make it onto the website. And I'm told that's usually like a separate division. I know it is at least with Target that it's that way. So I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason to it. If you have multiple Walmarts in your area, I would suggest checking them all out because there's no I mean, there's a small amount of consistency, but there's a large amount of inconsistency. So something you might see for full price at one is 40% off at another. And I even had my friend who contacted me yesterday about the ATTE. He saw it for 30% off at one store and 40% off at a different store. So even that wasn't consistent with the amount of the discount. But in any case, it's Lego clearance season at Walmart. Check your Walmarts. There's so much to be found. I hope you guys can use this video for, information purposes, and you can find this stuff if you're looking for it. Please let me know in the comments if you bought anything. Have you gone out? Have you found anything? Did this video help you find something you were looking for, or alert you that it was clearance, and then were you able to get it? I'd love to hear from you guys what you were able to get, what kind of haul you were able to get from this. And yeah, just please like, share, and subscribe. Get the word out. This channel is relatively new, but I'm really just trying to get as much as I can. Again, I spent a lot of money today, but I also saved a lot of money. So in the long run, it evens. I don't want to say it evens out, but if I'm going to buy this stuff anyway, I'd rather get it for 40% off than pay full price. So like I said, please help get the word out. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.